Oh shit! Cut myself again. Hello and welcome to this video. Today's project is going to be to make a new knob for this drawer because it is broken and I can't pull the bloody thing out with it. It is broken since I got the van, so quite a while now. To make the new one I am going to use that stick. Yeah, I put it back, but I still need to measure it, so yeah, well done Greg. And also I need to do the washing up after I'm finished with this. The first step was to take measurements of the original unit, because it is a lot easier to have a blueprint or a plan when you are working on a project like this. I tend to skip this, but it never ends well, ever. This is how my not so professional plan looks like. The first step was to put my tool together. This is a modular machine and I can put it together to be a wood turning lathe or a column drill or a table saw, loads of things. It does a lot and I really like it. There is some bits which made up by not so high quality plastic and I already broke some, although I only got it for a few months, but generally I think it is quite useful and the main bits are working pretty well. So this is how my lathe look like. I fitted my workpiece and then I remembered I have skipped my morning coffee, so this was exactly the time for a bake. I wasn't baking, I had a break, and after the break I started to shave off the outer bits of the rod, because these although look round for the first glance, but in reality they are not perfectly round. So yeah, I needed to make it to a column shape. A step to check it, and I also measured it. The shape was right by this point, but it was too thick, so I had to go thinner with it. And then I was ready to mark up where all the curves and grooves and like the main bits of the finished product will be. Then the exciting bit came when I actually started to make what I was making and really turn the piece of wood into shape and make something useful, which is the first time when I do this with this tool. Before I was just sort of messing around and playing with it and yeah, just experiencing how it works. And then my chisel started to get caught in the tool holder, so I had to move the tool holder, but obviously I didn't keep the screwdriver in hand, so I had to get up and look around for it. Then I stopped again and checked what I made so far, and also decided to use a different chisel. Oh yeah, and of course I poked the dust because that's the most important bit of the job. So yeah, I picked up another chisel, and then I just started to see something is not right. So I checked it against the original piece, and I also checked it against the blueprint, and it was not right. I wasn't sure what was going on, but it didn't look right. Then I measured the original bit once again, and around this point I realized what was going on. I was looking at the wrong number on my pictures, so that's why it wasn't the shape. Luckily, the number was bigger than the actual width I was going to make, so it wasn't a major issue. I just had to continue and shave more. Then the battery died in my camera, and I did not notice that until I was pretty much finished. All I had to do now with the lathe to sand it down. But it was just so messy all around, I couldn't see what I was doing, so first I had a little tidy up. So yeah, finally I took the paper and really started to sand it, but I only had P80 paper in the van, and it is way too rough for this job and left like deep grooves all over the piece. So instead of buying suitable sandpaper, I decided to use my tiny files, which worked surprisingly good. Then I started to cut it off, first using the machine's power and then finishing it by hand. Then I had to file off the marks of the sewing. So this is what I made. I think it is pretty good considering this is way out of my field. So yeah, by trade I'm a mechanic, so yeah, working with wood is not exactly what I do. This is how it looks next to the original piece. Not an exact copy, but I am happy with it. So next I turned the little lathe into a column drill. And then I chose an even worse camera angle than before. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I will work on my video making skills as well as on my woodworking skills. And then I tried to fit it, but it wouldn't fit. try to... Oh, what happened? Everything went black. Okay, my computer is back on. So yeah, I pushed it and it still wouldn't go on. Then I made little adjustments to the holes and then it did fit. It looks pretty nice in my opinion. It looks and unlocks as it should, but can I pull it out? Can I? Come on, Greg, try and pull it. Pull it.
Look at that! As well. Wow! That is just brilliant.
So this is how I fixed my drawer. After 2 weeks, it is still holding up, so I think I did a pretty good job with it. And thank you very much for watching. I am already working on my next project, so if for some miracle you have enjoyed this video, I will see you in the next one.